We're always searching for game changers, for revolutionary companies that can upend entire industries and do something good socially, too. Sometimes that means going off the tape with privately held businesses that are at the cutting edge of innovation. Consider the case of Rent the Runway, the company that pioneered the fashion rental business. This is a brilliant idea. There are tons of occasions where many women feel compelled to spend a fortune on dresses that they're only going to wear 2 or 3 times in their whole lives. Think about weddings. If you want to wear something really nice, it could set you back thousands of dollars for something you might only wear once. So 9 years ago, Rent the Runway comes along and starts letting women rent really high-end luxury apparel and accessories online. It's brilliant. Now they have a subscription service that includes paying up to $159 a month for up to 4 items at once in rotation. That's how the company has 9 million customers already, and it's generating more than $100 million in revenue per year. It's also how Rent the Runway made it to the number 9 on CNBC's Disruptor 50 list of startups that are revolutionizing their industries, because this business has the potential to really shake up the apparel space. So let's dig deeper with Jennifer Hyman. She's the co-founder and CEO of Rent the Runway. Find out more about her company and how it's transforming the fashion industry, and I also have to say, changing the work rules. Ms. Hyman, welcome to Mad Money.
Hi.
Good to see you. Have a seat.
So great to see you.
Honored to have you on the show. I think you've done enough for our staff, all of whom use you at every single occasion.
That's amazing.
No, they all do. Now, I want you to tell me about the closet in the cloud and give people the rudiments of how Rent the Runway works.
So we're disrupting the fashion industry by enabling women to rent clothes as opposed to buying them. And as you said, we started off with renting in special occasions, but we recently launched a subscription to fashion where women could have a closet on rotation, have unlimited possibilities of what to wear. And we're finding that the average subscriber uses Rent the Runway 150 days of the year, as opposed to reaching into her closet.
So that's just everyday workwear in order to look their best without breaking the bank.
100%. It's a complete consumer behavior change, where instead of going into your closet or buying something new, you're instead renting an outfit for work or for your weekends.
Well, you know, one of the things that came to mind, I was speaking to Regina Gilgan, my executive producer. She was talking to me about how this is kind of both the rent economy, but also the Netflix economy. You buy the clothes, okay? You then rent them out, and then even in the end, there's a residual, right? You can even sell that in the end.
Yeah, it's an asset utilization model. It's all about how we take this blazer and restore it to perfect condition after every use and turn it as quickly as possible.
Well, one of the things I like about what you're doing, and I'm putting it in high, you're a private company, I can do this, is you also you treat your workers differently. Because in the end, you think it of course, for self-esteem, which is right, but also enhances profitability.
Yeah, so we decided to equalize benefits across all of our employees, hourly and corporate, and give the exact same policies to people across parental leave and bereavement and paid family sick leave. And I think that not only do business leaders have to step up and be moral leaders, this is actually going to save my business millions of dollars over time. Talent is the competitive advantage in the new economy. 70% of millennials won't even work at a company unless it exemplifies their values. And unless you're actually treating your talent so you don't have to pay for constant new, acquiring new talent, training them, the costs of attrition, those are much higher costs than actually just equalizing benefits.
Why don't more people know that, candidly? Why don't they know it?
I actually don't know, because when we thought about this financially, it makes so much sense financially. I think that it's a matter of someone stepping up and doing it, because so much of business is about pattern recognition and copying what others have done.
All right, so talk to me about which of the subscription models that people like. Why would someone go for the more expensive? And also do it in terms of not just demographics, but also size of space in someone's apartment.
Right. So one of the reasons why I had a vision for the closet in the cloud is that every single person around the world has this storage facility in their bedroom, and we call it a closet. And 80% of the stuff in that storage facility is worn 3 times or less in its lifetime. So there's an enormous amount of waste and kind of financial value that we're placing in things that we don't use. So the idea here is to completely save people thousands of dollars a year by nature of giving them 150 days of the year they could just have new stuff and new variety. And of course, be giving them access to the real designer product that they wouldn't have been able to afford anyway.
But you, at the same time, have a bit of a take no prisoners attitude, TNP, because you really would prefer for retail to really kind of go away as a way to be able to buy, because it's a very inefficient way to clothe yourself.
Okay, people should think about their closets like they think about a stock portfolio. They're things you want to invest in. You make those investments, and those are your blue chips. So you should invest in a great pair of jeans and a great cashmere sweater. You should have things that are higher quality that last. But for everything else, you should just have that on rotation and have the ability to take risks and constantly have newness and variety. And that's a subscription.
And yet, and people heard, I mean, we went over the numbers, how many people, I mean, this is rapid acceptance, but you've decided to go some brick and mortar? Good?
So the brick and mortar is, if the closet is in the cloud, the stores become your dressing room.
Right.
So we power with technology that you could go into the store, drop off things you've already worn, take things off the shelf, and leave without paying. So we've basically legalized shoplifting in the store. And it's this magical experience for women to be able to have a really convenient way to get something new.
Well, you're too modest. You've revolutionized a lot of things, and that's why I think you can have just an incredible run for Rent the Runway. That's Jennifer Hyman, Rent the Runway co-founder and CEO. I love this story. Mad Money's back after the break. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.